I forgot to turn my mic back on. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so we're live. And I'm just pulling up this chat. Sorry, I just had to... This is the first time doing a secret stream. So I feel like it took a little minute, but we did it. Can you hear me now? Okay. I just turned it off at the end of that because I was like trying to figure out the, how to like, end the sesh there. End the sesh there and then head over to this sesh and turn it on over here. All right, everybody. We did it, though. That was exciting. That was really exciting. Who's here? Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Becky. Thank you for joining the club. Thank you. I appreciate you. And we are going to keep going with this recipe. And I gotta get my little, I'm gonna just do this today because I don't want to get my stand mixer out. It's like a whole to-do. So we'll just get the Breville. It's like this stick thing, but I want to use it with the whisk. I need to get a better handheld thing. My other one just doesn't cut it, but we're gonna use this to do this whole bit, and you're all gonna have a good time with me here in our secret stream. Do you feel special? I hope you feel special. I just feel so many people in the club were like, we want exclusive content from you. And I'm like, cool, that totally makes sense, right? Actually, I feel like I can get rid of this vertical if I wanted to. Okay. And then move this over so I get it bigger. There we go. Oh, ow. And then pull this forward. Okay. And also it kind of keeps the trolls out once I get into the more thick of it. I kind of want to move this up actually because this light is in my eye with it. So it's just gonna get... It's always dicey moving anything because you don't want to knock shit over. But quick question, is anyone going to be in the national protest on 1/20 at 2 p.m. your time at your capital? Well, Harry, are you producing me? Are you producing me? You better send me a super chat, mister. Just joking. No, this is a great crowd to ask that. Cool. 1/20, January 20th. So today is the 18th. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is what you're saying. Tuesday, this Tuesday, Harry Lee. January 20th. What time? Where's 2 p.m. Tuesday, 2 p.m. Okay, so everybody, just so you know, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Is it your state capital? Or wait, where is it? At your capital, your state capital. I'm not going to Sacramento. I can tell you that. If Los Angeles was doing it, then yes, I can't get to Sacramento on Tuesday. But I can do I think we just need to go. It doesn't need to be anywhere. Just get in the fucking streets. That's how I feel it should be. It's the get in the streets protest. Make some signs and get in the goddamn streets. Okay? That's how I feel. Get where you can go. Doesn't need to be anywhere in particular. I'm sorry, Harry, if that's not the official thing. But guess what? This is my stream and I can say whatever the hell I want. So I would say Hey D, what's up, delicious D? See, and now we have more club members coming out. But like people in San Diego should be going out. People in Anaheim should be going out. Just get into the streets. Don't let it be just wherever your neighbor, wherever, find your friends, look up a local protest Tuesday, 2 p.m. And we're protesting all this bullshit. ICE in the streets, Gestapo. Listen, people like to bring up the fact that Obama deported more immigrants than Trump, right? Or anyone else, really? Do we hear about it? Isn't that interesting that they didn't mace anybody to do those deportations? Do I agree with it? No, I think there needs to be an easier path to being a legal citizen in this country, or having a green card and being able to be a contributing member of the country, right? And I think that's why people are so outraged by this. Depends who you ask, right? There's always, I was watching the news and like some guy was like, my dad was at Home Depot in Arizona. He's like, my dad's a tradesman and he lost all these jobs to people who were undercutting him on price. Well, maybe your dad was like overcharging people. You know, like, hey, sorry, survival of the fittest. Baltimore protest. Yeah, I would just get out there. Get on out there. Let's go. Let's protest. Let's say, hey, get out of our streets. Thank you all so much for being in this stream. I'm really glad because I'm trying to get to 420 patrons. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like a number. I think it's fun. And also the more members that we have, the more I can do cool stuff and invite cool people on and do more content. Okay. So let's keep going. We're doing stuff. I'm going to get my camera open. We've got the video and we've got it all. Right? Okay. And that's motherfucker. It's just water. But that was clumsy of me. And it got all over my stove. Fuck. It's okay. Could have been worse. Could have been the rig. That's always sucks when you drop your rig and you get water in the chamber and you're like, damn it. Okay, so we're going to heat the syrup, whisk it. We got to bloom the gelatin first. It's a little bit of a timing thing with this. And we're going to cross our fingers. We also need to put the milk and everything together because I didn't do that yet. Let me get this glass out of the way. I'll put my drinking water over here. All right. So it was like 2.8 grams. Let's say it was 100 milligrams per gram. We're only getting 50 milligrams from that extraction per gram times 2. Let's just say so I'd say maybe there's 150 milligrams in here. Maybe. Because, okay, let's say I'm calculating 10% on that flour. I don't know why. I just feel like, was that the Alien Labs? Maybe it wasn't 10%. But it's been sitting there. I don't know. Let's say, okay, so 20% was 2.8. Let's just round up to 3 because it's easier math for me. So 600 milligrams. And we only really get with 40% with the percentage of alcohol that I'm using, 120 proof. We only get, it was 3. I wish I did percentages here. 40% infuses in the alcohol, so in the 120%. So I'm going to say 40% of 600 would be like 200, 250. I think there's maybe, I don't think there's that much, but let's say just 150 to err on the light side, right? To err on the light side. Because I don't know why I'm doubting it. It probably does have a good amount in there, but it's okay. We're going to be fine. Famous last words. Okay. Oh, wait, we got to get this going. And we got to turn this on. I want to get our milk going. And I got a new phone so that my content would look better. Yes. Well, I mean, I could upgrade. Yay. Isn't that always fun? And you're like, yay. And you can turn in your old phone. Okay, so got that ready. We'll get this ready. I almost wish my phone was over here. Just kind of, let's see. No, we'll leave it there for now. Okay, and this isn't good. You guys can't really see. It's focusing on my phone. That's why. Oh shit, it's trapped. Sorry, you guys. It just got trapped in between two stands. I hope this isn't in the wide. You're getting this. That's interesting. I hate this stand. It sucks. Something else that I need to upgrade because it doesn't rotate. It's weird. Okay, so there you guys go. Let's keep going. And what do I have to? I just want to keep my Cool Whip recipe open because, like, I don't know why I'm making this so complicated. It's really not that complicated. Okay, so we got to, in a small bowl, whisk together. It's not that small, but we'll do this one. In this small bowl, we're going to start this. This one, okay? I think it started. Yep. We're going to put the milk, the milk powder. I know that's not really centered for you guys. And the vanilla extract. Milk powder, vanilla extract, and the salt. So how much vanilla? 2 teaspoons? And then salt is 1/4 teaspoon. And sometimes I cook like that, and you just got to embrace it. It's going to be okay. You want to use measurements and be super precise, go for it. Oops. Trying to mix this sugar. Okay. And just whisk this up and set it aside. Oops. Okay. Oops, I didn't put all the milk powder in. Okay. And that just like makes that's like a real thick milk. And then we want to bloom. Stand mixer with rice water and gelatin, right? So we're not doing a stand mixer. We're just doing a bowl with my handheld thing. This is the gelatin. And then the ice water, which is, how much ice water? 2 tablespoons. We love it. We've got our ice water. We don't have to redo the sugar. Just put some water in it and cook it down again. Just trying to swirl it, but what I'm gonna do, because it's wet, you can take a pastry brush to your sugar. Let me find a nicer one here. This one I just bought. Okay. I'm just gonna wipe down these edges of the syrup. And then this, we should stir. And just let it kind of bloom for a bit. The gelatin, get moist or get hydrated. And we're gonna wipe down the edges of this. Oh fuck, you guys can't see that. Okay. Sorry, my phone. I don't know what it's seeing, but hopefully it's... Get this out of the way. I'm just wiping down with some water and a pastry brush, right? You just take it on the edges. If you start to see your sugar, your syrups, or whatever crystallize, just get it wet again. Because we started with wet. We can go in. Okay, so now it looks really nice and clear and totally, I hate that I can't show you a total overhead. See how syrupy that is? Okay, so we're trying to get that to 2, we're not trying, we're going to get it to 245. We've bloomed our gelatin, totally bloomed. And we'll get it there. Let me get this right here. Yeah, that's good. And we'll just turn that off for a second. 245. So that'll take a second for us to get to. I can turn this up. I didn't turn the center one on. There we go. And how's the chat doing? Stove hood. I know I'm trying to figure that out. It's like I have a GoPro, but it's like another, all of these cameras are wired, right? I don't have anything really operating on Bluetooth, so that the quality is good, but I could try. So let's do, we're at remember I was like, I want a smaller pot, but it's okay, it'll go up real quick. So we want it at 245, and then we're gonna whisk it into this gelatin. Kind of like marshmallows, but no egg. It should have been the other way. I'm going to tell them to rewrite that. Let me clean this. Like the cool. Oh wait, where's the honey? Oh, fuck. I forgot the corn syrup. Okay, whatever. Let's just take some. We can add it now. It's not a big deal. I don't know where my corn syrup is, but I'm going to add some honey. One. 2 tablespoons-ish. That'll take it down a little bit. Oop, but it's okay. If you want to use agave, you could do that. Or you can use corn syrup. I don't have any corn syrup. So. And we're back down. Let's just turn this up a little. I love honey. Hey, Petra. Hi, Harry. I'm glad you guys figured it out. It's a secret show. Just for you. We don't need the other people in here. Club only. So I'm just waiting for this to hit 245. It's like 220. Jelly, softball, 240 is there. That's 510. Softball is really kind of what we're going for. Oh no, we're at 210, not 220. 510, 15, because that's 245. So 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 45. Got it. I'm just tipping the pot so I can get enough. Got a little bit of time to go. Roll a joint, babes. Roll a joint. Ooh, it says top chat. I should change it to live chat. Give me a second. When I'm done this, once we get this in the fridge, I'm going to adjust some things. We're at jelly. So we're at 5, 10, 15, 20 now. Swirl it, swirl it. I just need to let it sit. Okay. Get some water for myself. Ah, it's nice. We are going to eventually have a pie. But I wanted to make the Cool Whip with all of you. Do the Cool Whip. I hate that these get so steamed up. It makes it hard to read them. There's got to be a hack for that. I'm just going to let it get steamed up. Like when you're in your car and you just kind of have to. Okay, we're almost there. I don't have a digital. I could try the heat gun, but I find with candy, it's not quite as accurate because of the bubbles. Like, I wonder what this will. Yeah, it's saying it's 245. Well, let's just go with that because I don't trust this so much sometimes too. Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, turning it on. Make sure this isn't too high. Whoa. Let's let it bubbles come down a little bit on this and then let it melt. Now I usually do this in a stand mixer, so we're gonna have to see how it works with a handheld, but we've committed. Oh, it says 3 to 4 minutes, so we gotta keep going. Okay. I'll show you guys. Let me come over there. Okay, that's what it should look like. Okay, so once we get it to there, and the temp is now 110, right? So we're at the point where in candy making, like when you're making fondant, it starts to get creamy and you can whip air into it at like 116. Okay, so now we're gonna put this milk, the milk in here, and we could have made this Mota milk, but it's okay. We got enough going on. It's brown from the vanilla. Oh, let me turn this down. Okay. If you're like, wait, why'd you get rid of all of that marshmallow creaminess? Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. And then we gotta take some heavy whipping cream and we gotta do 2 cups. I might need some for banana pudding too. Okay, so we're gonna pour this cream in and then we gotta whisk it. It says 5 minutes. That seems a little long. Probably more like 2 to maybe 2 minutes. Let me just wipe this down. Make sure all of that like gelatin marshmallow fluff gets mixed in with the cream. Woo! Maybe it is 5 minutes. I just want to see. Okay. We're all good. Yum, fuck. Okay, by like soft peaks, that's kind of like what I mean. You could go a little... Maybe a little more, actually. It's a lot of cream. looks good. Because the gelatin's, gonna set it up too, right? So we don't want it too stiff. Okay, that is so tasty. Let me tell you, so needs to sit a little bit. All of my little spatulas are somewhere. Where are they all? Hiding from me? Maybe they're in there. Because the gelatin will kind of, it'll kind of get in there, spread out a little more, give it more structure. But now this whipped cream is stabilized. We just made basically stabilized whipped cream, but a little bit more labor intensive, but I love it. Yum. Always good to taste. Ooh. Okay, so I think that might be all we need that for. Oops. Can always bring it back out. And then this can go in the sink, go in the fridge. And we just got to get started on everything else. Oh, and then let me turn this off. And then, this, nope, wrong lid. No, definitely wrong lid. This one? Why are these all wrong for it? That one's wrong, that one's wrong. That one was definitely wrong. Did it. Okay, so going in the fridge, and then we'll be able to pipe that on our finished cream pie. And now what we need to do is make the actual pie dough. I need to put the heavy whipping cream away. And we got to check our super chats to see how we're doing. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. I've got to put Julian Brewer on the board, that's for sure. So let's get Julian on the board. I want to wash my hands real quick. Actually, I should do it after I put the name on the board. Okay, that was fun. That was the only thing we really needed to do with that. Oh, I didn't get a pie. It's okay. I'll grab a pie tin in a second. And then Julian Brewer. Julian B on the board. Thank you for the super chat. Whoa. Okay. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay. So, and then actually I wanted to go to the Go Bananas Eclair recipe. One of my favorite recipes in the book. Here we go. Go Banana Split Eclair. So for the custard, 1/2 cup banana. I don't have an overripe one. I just have like a ripe one, which is great. That works too. If you want more banana flavor, and I was gonna make a caramel. Ooh, I have a lot to do today. And I can just use up that hash in the caramel. So I gotta do that. What do I need for this? Whole milk. So I don't need cream for that, but I do need cream for the caramel. So let's actually make our caramel right now. Or no, let's make our pie dough with you. Then we'll make our caramel. Then we'll make our pudding. Then we'll temper chocolate. We have to blind bake the pie. And that's it. That's the name of the show, friends. Oops, it was recording that. Did it not get any of the other stuff then? Oh, shit. Yeah, I missed all of that. Fuck, I hate this. I need to have a mirror because I can't see. I just missed all of the whisking. It's okay. I'll make it again. Oh, that makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. Ugh, it's okay. And I wasn't recording here. And I don't know how to download it from YouTube. Fuck, bullshit. Oh, no, it is. Was recording here. Yay, I did that right. Good job, Vanessa. Okay, well, what are you going to do? I'll just have to use that cut. It's so complicated, everyone. It's so many hats to wear. Okay, we're good on super chats. Just, you could still, even though we're here in this private stream, you all were the ones sending me these super chats anyways. Anyway, there's no S in anyway. It's not anyways, it's anyway. I don't remember who told me that, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't want this here. I wish I had like a way. I thought I was doing it with like the hearing the noise. Let me try turning up the volume on my phone a little bit, so I guess I'm hearing it. And then now I don't hear it at all. Well, whatever, we're just gonna run it. So for the pie dough, we're gonna do it in a KitchenAid. Actually, no, I don't want to run it. We're gonna do it in a KitchenAid food processor, just because let's make our lives a little bit easy today. I need a PA. I cannot afford one. Also, like, don't really want someone in my house all the time, so I don't really want to do that. Cool. We're gonna use this lard. We're gonna do this. Let's use up this butter, actually. And then, I will boop when you send super chats. How about that? I'm not booping unless I get some super chats, because the boops take a lot out of me. So you guys are there. Like that. That's cool. This guy is where? My silly cell phone that's causing me so much headache. But that's how I do all of my content, is from this silly cell phone. So I think it needs to just be on a different area that I can move it. What if I just put it really short and like, because I liked the digi on the counter, but it's okay. We'll just have the cell phone in the wide. Okay. It's not a very good shot. I wish my digi didn't break. That's such a bummer. It really, it's the second time it's broken on me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to set up my cell phone so it works. The shot works. And I can cut content motherfucker. I can cut content from this later, because otherwise, that's kind of another point of the stream is to, oh no, did this break? Okay, so that has to stay like that. This can stay like that. Sorry, I need some new gear. Hey, and that's why we made the stream private, isn't it? So that we could get some new tech. Cool, that looks nice. And recording. So we're going to just cut some butter here. I have my scale so I can weigh out how much butter. And what I like to do is weigh out the flour, which is going to be, shit, I need my recipe, which is on my fucking phone. 1 second. Just let me look at it really quickly. 1.5 tablespoon of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt. I'm going to do a cup, and then that's right. That's right, the vinegar. So a cup. So 227, I think was what I was going to do. And okay, we're going to cut up some butter, and we're going to put in some lard too. I'm just going to weigh out 1.5 cups of flour, which is, in my book, it's 180 grams of flour. Oops, that was too much. But we'll keep it here because we got to roll out some dough. Okay, so we have our flour. We have some salt that we're going to put in, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Sometimes I can't find my measuring spoons and I just eyeball things. And then some sugar. We want like a tablespoon of sugar, right? Now we could put some weed in the dough, but we're gonna use this THC lard that I made with Miranda. So just stir. I need like a billion more whisks is what I need. A bajillion more whisks. Just stir this up a little bit, right? And then we're going to take our butter, and I'm going to put this actually on here and just like tear, I just like to tear it. And then take a knife and just cut. These are, I already made some dough last night, so I had some butter strips already cut. But just cube your butter because it makes it easier with the food processor. And I just teared it. I'm going to 227 for a cup of butter, which is like 2 sticks of butter. Well, not a cup of butter. It's not going to be, I'm going to do some lard. Oops. Could you use weed butter? Of course. The thing with this is a big, like how pies get flaky is by water in the butter evaporating, right? And so those, if you heat your wheat butter and then there's no water in it anymore, you won't get those flakes. I talk about that in my cookbook. Okay, so we have, I like a butter and a lard crust. You can do whatever you want though. So I put them in here. Oh wait, this is more than a cup actually. We want some lard. I did too much butter. And I want to use up this lard. So we're going to take some THC lard, okay? How much THC? I don't really know, but how I do it is, can you go away, Bonbon? I just take kind of dollops of it and go like that. Break it into pieces, and I'm just going to put, the lard gives you a tender flake, a little different of texture. And my grandma always used lard in her pies. So we're going to do about 10 more grams of this lard. I don't know how potent it is, but I remember we put a good amount of hash in here. Okay, that's good. So that's infused lard. And then I'm going to stick it in the freezer. Okay? Look, I've got my, do you guys mind that cell phone there? Not really, do you? But I'm going to take it and just, maybe I'll show them. We're going into the freezer. Okay, everything needs to be cold. Okay, and then we'll move this over here. Off. And then let's get our liquid. We'll save this butter for later because we have to do banana pudding. We got to get our liquids ready. We have ice water. Where did that go? I might hope I didn't put it in the sink, but nope. We have cold water, but I'm gonna add some more ice into this. Okay, and then another thing my grandma used to do was vinegar. I think it just adds a little flavor, honestly. It was like, oh, it inhibits gluten, and it's like, I think it just gives it a little tart, gives it a little like sourness, which is good. Okay, so I want this. Okay, so I've got this. Are you infusing it? Oh, what? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Ooh, fun. No, you can do coconut milk. All right, so we have this here. We need some ice water. I don't think I need to film this for my gram. We're just gonna do some ice water, some vinegar. We already put the salt in. And the vinegar I want to use this chocolate mango. So I'm just taking some, might as well. I I can't believe I lost that. I didn't get that shot. That makes me so sad. I'll just do it again. So, let's do a tablespoon of this vinegar. Vanessa said they're making cornbread. Yes. Yes, I saw that. It sounds good. I love cornbread. So this is some vinegar. Okay. And then we're going to add some ice water. Up to like 1/3 of a cup. We might not use it all. And then we want to get our butter. It hasn't been in the freezer that long, so I'll wait to see if there's a super chat in the meantime. And then we can get started. I also wish there was a way I could pull up like my Venmo on the screen. Molto sent a CashApp. Let's see what Molto has to say. Okay, I can't see anything on my phone. Oh, CashApp is unavailable. Why? Why? Oh, here we go. We're fine. Whispers for Boop. You got it. Happy Sunday. Natalie, you got to go on the board. I'm so sorry. Natalie V on the board. Molto's on the board. Love that. You're funny. And then, oh my goodness, Harry Lee. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna boop. Don't you worry. So glad I made it here. Was looking forward to this stream. Think going to private after an hour was a great idea. Good luck with that. Thanks, Faith. You're going on the board too. Faith B. Up on the board. Yeah, I hope it works out. I feel like it is already working out, friends. Because we already got, we got 3 new members of the club today. And I feel like that's like, that alone. There you go. Okay, so we have our cold. I don't think we need this today. But we do need this. And I got a boop. Okay, let me put this back on here. And I didn't have my wizard. Should I get my wizard? I gotta get my wizard, I think. Okay, we got this. We got video. Okay, and then I'm gonna go get the wizard in case you guys want me to boop out of the wizard. I don't know if I've charged this proxy though. And then we gotta make pie dough, people. We gotta blind bake this pie. We gotta make some caramel, tempered chocolate. While I'm up, where's my pie? What do you guys want? The proxy wizard or the switch? Or my Peak Pro? I could plug this baby in. It needs to probably be charged. Maybe let's pull this out and do this guy. Let's make sure it's charged though. Put you up over here. I don't know where to put you. Okay, so this is here. If we want to do that. And the bot's there. And then I need to set up this and put this here. Gandalf is joining the party. We might do it out of this one. The Gandalf doesn't, the hit's not quite as, it's a dry hit, right? The Gandalf will hit once we have more of the pie done. Okay? Once we're further in, I'll hit the Gandalf. And we can do that. Just putting a little water in this. Okay. And I think the path, I don't know what it's set at that one. I don't want it at that one. I want it at... I think that's the right one. I gotta get the path open. Path browser. Let's see, how are we doing on battery? Disconnected. Why is it disconnected? Connect? No, shouldn't be disconnected. It's on. Huh, that's weird. See, it won't even pair. Weak signal. It's like right here. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to know why it's my new phone? Let me look at this path. You guys, so much of this stream is just me figuring out technology. Path browser. Make sure it's updated. Update. Fuck. Just to take a dab, I gotta update an app. Ugh. Click and hold the power button on your device until the logo glows blue. I did that. It's pairing, you guys. I'll take a Gandalf, but I don't, it's pairing. I want to use my cat. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, there we go. Okay, and my battery's pretty good. Okay, so that's... Okay, I think that one's that. Let me see if I do that. What is that doing? I want to see how long it goes for. If I can just hit it double and then... Yep, it will. Okay. End it. Yes, I do. No, I want to end. Yeah. Okay. So cool. We can do that. And we're going to put this back up here and get started on our pie dough after we take this boop. Okay, everybody. I'm booping for the club because you guys all came over here and we figured this out together. We're a real team. We're a real dream team, okay? So let me move this out of the way so you guys can see Oh, look at, that's in the way. But we're going to show you the boop. Oh, where did I put my rosin? I don't have much rosin left, you guys. It's okay, though. Boop. We're using hash lard. We're using hash infused lard. We're using, I'm the type that likes clean edges on my rosin. Like I go clean it out. It's a decent sized boop, everybody. Emma, come on, everybody. Do the boop. Boop. Did I even hit record on that? Ugh, story of my life. Guess what? We got to do one more little bigger boop so I can get it on this camera. That's okay. It's going to be a big boop for all of you. Then my pen's dying. Okay, calm down, pen. Plug your pen in. Put the lid on so you don't burn yourself. No, turn off. It's a big boop. Sometimes that happens, Petra. And then we come in here and we boop, boop. And I'll switch this here. Okay, so we're waiting for the butter to chill. We're waiting for that. I guess I could have, boop, here we go. And we're taking boop. What's going on? How many people are in the stream? I might have done it a little too long. Ooh, that was a lot of oil. That's how big those guys do it at, like, Dr. Dabber when he gives you a dab at a festival. Maybe just certain people. But I'm always like, whoa. The big ass dab people. But they're flush, right? They just get given all of this hash because they make the machines that you smoke it out of. Okay, so we did our boop. We're gonna make our dough and get that baking, right? I'm gonna make it for you, show you how to make it. I have one already made. We'll roll it out. I should take it out of the fridge now. We'll roll it out. And then we're gonna bake it, blind bake it. And then coat it with chocolate. It's a whole to-do, everybody. It's a whole to-do. Okay, so I took that out. I'm gonna put this down. And it's not in your guys' way. So, and then we'll put this here. Sorry you guys don't have an overhead, but we'll get there. You know what? Like I said, it started as my laptop and my cell phone. And then it turned into more. Okay, and then I think I can do is move you guys closer like that, and hopefully the phone's not in the shot. Or let me see. And then come down. Yeah. Okay. Okie doke. And then I can move you guys a little bit so you've got a better shot. There you go. Right? Okay, so we have our, I guess I can face it out to you if you want. Easier, just it looks more friendly. Okay, so we got our machine here. Made pie dough in it last night. And we're gonna take our frozen dough, or not our frozen dough, our cold, ice cold flour and butter and all that jazz. And we're going to, see it's nice and cold, add it here. Oops, that's that lard. And make sure the flour gets kind of like all over everything. And then first we're going to pulse it. It's hard to do this, sorry, from the opposite end. Pulse it. This is I'm looking at the size of the butter. Okay, so we're stopping. We're gonna stop around here. See if I can show you. Like, they're like pea size. Like, okay, could have stopped a little earlier. And then yesterday I didn't do this, so my dough might not be as nice, but today we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna get rid of this. And then this, basically I wanna take you can just still do all of the liquid in the machine too, but just so you don't overwork the butter, it's sometimes nice to just, I know this is dirtying a bowl, but you guys are stuck with me anyway. And we'll see if it makes a difference or it doesn't. I'll be able to tell by these two different pie doughs that I've made. So I'm just gonna take this. This is our cold water and vinegar. I'm just gonna sprinkle it, like, do that, mix it in. And just kind of get it so it turns into a dough. Not a dough, but like gets it, just adds a little moisture, right? But you don't want it too wet. Okay, so we used all of that. That was a tablespoon and about a quarter cup of water, ice water. And then what you can do take some parchment and just kind of pour it out, right? If you're like, wait, Vanessa, it's all crumbly. Trust the process, people. Trust the process, people. And then I have to do some dishes after this before we get into the caramel. Okay? So, what you can do is just kind of bring it together like that, where you're like just enough to bring it together. You see how it, do you see how it's went from crumble city? And you could really flatten it out. Like, you don't want to touch it too much because we're not trying to melt and mix the butter in at all. We want flakes, but I can see nice big chunks of butter in here, so I'm really not worried. Like, you could even cut it and go and put it on top of this and then squish that and then put all these crumbles in here, right? Crumbles. But you know what I'm not doing is like just working it in the machine too much, which is what I did, I believe, this last time. And then we can even do another one. Put these crumbles on here too. And then when I go to roll it out, those will all be like on top of each other, right? So anyway, that's how I make, one of the ways I make the pie dough. But you do it however you want. And you can see, I'll just show you what you want to see. Can you see that? Can you see the chunks of butter? You see it? Looks like terrazzo, or however you say it. And then wrap it up, and depending on when you're planning to use it, like say later today or tomorrow, put it in the fridge for later, wrap it up better, and then put it in the freezer. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge, and then I guess I'll make something with it. Okay, let me clean my station real quick, and we'll heat up the oven to blind bake the pie dough, and then turn this thing off. Hopefully it was running. I'd be so mad, but whatever. All of this can go here for now. Yikes. Okay. Let's do some of those dishes. Let's put the lard away. I've got to roll out this dough. I don't remember what temperature to blind bake, but we'll figure it out together. I'll put this away. The lard. I got to get through that lard. I don't know what you guys are talking about right now, but something about your dogs. Okay. And then, if you guys don't mind, I might knock out, well, no, I want to get this pie in the oven, so I'm going to look that up real quick before I start washing some dishes. I'm just going to look up what temperature I should blind bake. What temperature to blind bake a pie crust? 400 to 425, then lower it to 350 to 375. So 50 minutes at 400 and then 5 to 10 for the final. Do we just bake it at 350? Yeah. Bake it at 350. I think that's the safest. I'm just going to bake it into 350 till I think it's done. How about that? In here. And it's not going to go it's just a blind bake. So there's nothing on top of it. So it should be fine. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. I know. I need a new toaster oven. And like eventually one day I'll have an oven that just doesn't make a shit ton of noise. But right now I do have that. So let me get a pie shell. Pie dish. Which one is screaming banana cream to me? Oh, we gotta make fondue at some point. Does this one say banana cream? Or does this one? I can't tell. Which one says banana cream pie? Maybe this one with the edge. And then maybe this one. Which one do you guys think? The edge or the no edge? It's just about like the crust, right? Like, do we want more of a crust or less of a crust? Maybe we do the crust. Okay. Then we do. Okay, let me just give this a little wipe down here. Always gets so messy so quickly. Okay. And oh wow, we got some new super chats. How do we chat on Patreon? Patty, I got yours. You have to click the YouTube. Like you have to get onto YouTube from the Patreon. Click the YouTube. It should, if you click the link, it should get you to the Patreon. Eddie Moretti says, we recognize the quality of this content. Great to see you put it behind the Patreon wall. Thank you, Eddie Moretti. You're going on the board. Yeah, I think it's just like worth it. I think it's great. So, you know, and the club is so supportive of you guys do so much for this stream, and I just feel like you should get more for what the club is doing to make the stream possible. So, you know, I just don't, and it's like helping with the trolls and stuff. And it's helping with the trolls. Because we don't really get them with the club. I like crust less. Michelle says less. They say edge. No, Wednesday's not going to be private. Wednesday will be open to everybody just because I think, you know, with that format, it's a little better open. Julian, are you not seeing my chats? Where? Here? Where? On YouTube or here? Maybe here on YouTube I don't see them. If you're commenting on YouTube, if you're commenting on Patreon, I cannot see those. No, I can't see those on Patreon. That's not where the chat is. The chat is on YouTube. Sorry, you guys. You gotta go to the YouTube. 17 comments. Hi. Oh no. Shit. Okay, let me give you guys the you should be able to click it, the YouTube. Like just click the oh no. Yeah, if you if you double click the stream from wherever you are, it'll take you to YouTube. So don't watch it on Patreon, watch it on YouTube so you can get to the YouTube chat. I can't, I have too much shit going on to check Patreon and to check YouTube. You know what I mean? Like you gotta figure it out, people. Sorry, I'm doing my best, babes, but you gotta figure it out. Okay, so we've got that going and we gotta roll out our pie dough and I'm gonna set up my camera. I hope you guys are having fun and we're gonna go back to our up close and we're gonna roll out some pie dough, people. To there. Okay, that's good. Yes, and we have our pie dough. And that's not a good shot. I'm gonna put you guys a little bit to the left so we can get like that. Okay, so you get like more of a thing of the thing. Let me get this pie dough and a little bit of flour. And I can't see my camera. And then put some flour down. Okay. And then you're talking about Venmo. I saw your Venmo. I put you on the board. Okay, here we go. And this is the one I made last night in the machine. So the butter is a little smaller and I didn't fold it like that. So I might do that now, is like do that kind of quadruple fold like that, just to help create layers. And then we're gonna roll this out, keep it round. Oh shit, where'd my bench scraper go? Damn it, I did not want that to get wet. It's okay, clean it. Don't be afraid of putting more flour. Actually, even more. Okay. And then working from the middle, out, middle, turn, turn. This is how I do it. I'm sure people who make pies professionally will laugh at me, but I don't care. Just try to keep those edges together. So I'm never pushing back and forth. It's always out from the middle, right? Even pressure. I hope I made enough dough. We might have to do the little pie dish so we can have, well, let's see. And then I'm gonna stop here, do this, which is sprinkle this side with some flour, flip it over, right? just so we see what's happening on this side of the dough. That chunk of butter is, I might fold that back in like that. And you want it not too thick, you know, not too thin. Okay. I don't think I have any pie weights to weigh it down. So then we take our pie dough and we just slip it right on, right? Just make sure those edges can come out. And here, pushing it down into there. You see how that came together, right? There's no mystery to it. There's just different techniques to get different results. I like to come in and kind of just get into those crevices so it gets nice into there. Okay? And then we'll come around and we'll just trim off any excess. Shouldn't be too much. And there's not, which is good. I can turn this into little pie treats for myself. And then I like to just kind of come around. Like if anything needs to be built up, just take some of this trim and help build that crust up a little bit. Right here, can use some of this here. And I think like folding it under and kind of working it under the dough is good, so you can get more crust. Okay, so then does this need a little boost? You can do different things to the crust. You know, take a fork, take your finger and kind of go like this to flute it, right? I like to get some flour on my finger so it doesn't stick. Just taking my other two fingers to shape it. I'm always kind of like a little wonky with my fluting, but you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just to add some visual texture to your dish. Okay. There we go. Cook them up. And then before we pop that into the oven, I actually want to put it in the freezer. This is called docking. Okay, beautiful. Right, there we go, babes. All right, let's put that in the freezer. Why are we gonna do that? Because we want the butter really cold, right? And so it's not cold because I've been working it for a bit and we just need to be patient. But what we'll do in the meantime is we'll bake off those little pieces that are just, damn it, Vanessa. Don't ruin your crust. How can I put this in here without smushing my crust? How close are we? There we go. Okay, perfect. Cool. Good job, everybody. And what's nice about this crust is that it's blind baked and we don't have to do a lattice or anything. I'm going to bake off these little pieces here. Oh my God, the dog is so sleepy. She went to a party yesterday and she just had a ball. Okay, so here, let me show you what I'm going to do with these. She's so cute. With these extra pieces, like these cutoffs of the pie dough, right? It's infused. So just take your sheet pan. And I guess we're gonna need an egg wash anyway. So let's make a quick egg wash. Let me clean this up real quick. These we'll put onto here. And we can just cut them into shapes if you want, or just whatever. Okay. And garbage. And those I think can go in there. Just wipe this down. Okay. Okay, so we've infused the dough. We've infused the Cool Whip. And that's that. And then I wanted to do an egg wash for the pie dough, just for the crust, to get like a nice color on it. And then I can always cook up the egg for bonbon. But then I also want to put some on this this extra dough I have. What time is it? 4:04. Okay. We're okay. Just gonna make a quick egg wash, okay? And whisk it up. You can add like a little water if you want, just to loosen it. Or some people add milk, but I don't, it's not really necessary. Sugar. Okay. And then we'll take our little pie pieces, right? Because you don't want to waste the scraps. You could roll this into something else, but I just don't have the patience for that. But we're not going to waste them. So just give them a light brush. You know what's so funny is Miranda gave me some, she's like, here, take this cinnamon and sugar. And it's literally just a mix of cinnamon and sugar. And this is exactly the right thing to do. Seems like a lot, it's not. And then let's see how this pie dough bakes up. Just test it out. Okay. And turn this off. I also feel like I'm a little worried it's too low, but let's cook it for like at least 15 minutes. We'll check it after 15. All right, so that was that, which is great. What else do we need to do? I was going to use rice. You can use dried beans. I don't know if I have Petra, I don't know if I have dried beans. I know I have rice, which always makes me feel bad using it. But it's what I got. And I don't think I got beans. I always thought I had like an extra thing of rice down here that I'm like, this is the rice I used for pie. You know what I could use? I have mung beans. That's what I'll use. Hi, Bonbon. It's not dinner time. It's not dinner time. You want a treat, though? Of course you do. Of course you do. I'll use some mung beans. Get a fishy. All right, let me bang out some dishes real quick, and then we'll put the pie weights in, right? And then we'll, then after the pie bakes, all we have to do, well, while the pie is baking, what we're gonna do, let's talk through it while I wash dishes. Sorry, my back is to you, but one day what we'll have is a set that has like a stove and a sink that faces you. So when I do the dishes, and it'll have a dishwasher. So it'll just be me like rinsing the dishes and putting them in the dishwasher. But you guys will be able to see me do all of that. It'll be really cool. Okay. So we're making a caramel. I need cream, sugar, the honey, a little bit of honey, and we'll put the hash in it that I have decarbed. I decarbed it with Rhea. And then I can even put that flour in with the cream too. Just to use it up. And no, get out of there. Get out. No, you don't need to lick eggshells. You're not starving. Just can't deal, Bonbon. This is my compost. I don't want it out for everybody to see. Can you not lick it, please? She was doing so well sleeping on the chair, but she only got so much in her before she's like, what's up, lady? What are you doing? I'm bored. I'm not letting you outside. I've got stuff going on here, Missy Pants. I have to monitor. We live in LA. There's coyotes everywhere. I used to have it like kind of really fenced off, but you know, she's very good at finding. She wasn't always an escape artist, but she's over the years has let me know that she wants to go and explore the world. I'm like, well, I actually found like, okay, so she's got this knee problem, right? And I think she just wants to be off leash. I think she just wants to walk. It's her, she has a knee problem too, but I thought she was sitting down because of it, and she's not. I think she just wants to like be her own boss a little bit. And I get it, but I'm like, you can't be off leash here. It's LA. People like to do that with their dogs, but I'm just not comfortable with that. Okay, I'm trying to bang out just a few dishes so I have a clear conscience before I do a few more recipes with you guys. Just gonna turn these maybe. Maybe that was doing just fine. If anyone, like if I ever get to a point where I'm like really successful, you guys just remember what it took to get it there, you know, is a lot of work, which I enjoy doing. And I'm glad that we figured out this way of doing it, because I really do think it's going to make a difference with the club size. I know people enjoy these streams, and they just want you guys want to be in the chat. I hope you're chatting with each other right now. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but I'm almost done. I'll just finish rinsing these and can finish I just want my whisk is the only thing. It's like, you know, I need some things to cook with here. I don't have 20 billion whisks. Okay, there we go. Got the things that I need. And we can get back to business. My cornbread turned out incredible. Wish I could share it with you. Yum. Let's put a picture in the Discord. Put a pic in the disc so we can all live vicariously through the photo. Okay. So we got to get this pie into the oven. Let's see where we're at with the... Yeah, I think it's good I put it in the freezer because this got a little melty. If you all don't mind, I need to use the restroom. I need to use the restroom. Okay. Smells amazing in here. And we're gonna pop that pie in. We're gonna make the cornbread, the caramel and the pudding. And then we already have the Cool Whip ready to go, and I just got to melt some chocolate and temper it to go underneath. Okay, 1 second. Turning off my mic. Okay? You don't pay me that much to listen to me pee. Okay. I think I'm on the sub Discord tier, but I can remedy that with this week and show the pig. Oh yes, you have to be in at least the 5 on it. The pre-roll is like a taste. It's an amuse-bouche of the club, okay? But I did decide, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep the pre-roll, the sesh open to the pre-roll, the private sesh open to the pre-roll tier, just to be not, just to be inclusive, basically. What? Oh, I'm back and now you're going to bug me? No. Okay, these are looking okay. I'm wondering if I should do a higher temp. I think we're going to do higher because this is too low. This was too low. We'll do 425, 400 for next little bit. I should have started with that. But that's good to know. That's why we did these test strips, to see how they're baking up, and then also just like for the stop. It's not 5 o'clock. It's too early. You can't boss me around. No. Do you want a chicken thing? Sit down. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so then let's get our caramel ready, which we're just going to do the caramel from my cookbook, but we're going to not take it up as high. The marigold caramel, we won't take it up as high. This is to weigh down the pie. And as soon as these are finished, because they're not quite done, I'm going to try them, see how they turned out. The caramel needs cream, and I don't need that for this, but then the banana pudding needs this, and it needs milk. I need a protein shake, you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm hungry. And this has 20 grams of protein in it. Okay, so, where? I'll make a pot cocoa during the intermission. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it that you just have, isn't it so nice to have the pot cocoa on hand? Okay. So we need some sugar. What did I say in my book? I don't know how much caramel sauce to make for this, but I don't think we're going to do. Page 217, 64 caramels. I just want like a thin layer of caramel sauce. I don't think it should be that. I needed this. Okay. So let's do 1 cup of cream. I love the smell of pie dough. There's nothing like it. It's so good. Okay, so let's get a cup of cream in here, ready to go. We're going to cut this recipe in half because I don't think we need that much caramel in the base. This will heat up in here with this flour, right? So we put that wheat flour in here, right? Didn't we? We totally did. So I'm just going to take this cup of cream and put it in with the weed, right? Waste not, want not, because it already got washed once with the alcohol, but that's okay. Okay. And then we're going to take I have some vanilla beans down here that really gotta get used. So we'll take this vanilla bean. Ooh, this is a good one actually. Take your vanilla bean. I better be recording. I'm gonna be so mad. Yes, I'm recording. Okay, good. And then hopefully these little pie things, I definitely did too low of a temp to start for the pie. Damn it, you would think by now this knife isn't the best, but there we go. Okay, and then take it, and you want to get all of this. Maybe we'll save one for the pudding. Ooh, this is going to get strained. I'm going to save this because I don't want to put it in right now because we're going to do the weed first, and I don't want to strain out the vanilla bean. So we're going to wait, and we'll put it in after. This I'm going to put into the one I just scraped, right? Put that into this. Okay. And then the other one we'll save for later, and we'll probably put it into the pudding. But we'll put that into the caramel in a little bit, just because I don't want to, I don't want to take it out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to strain it out. I'm sure it's smaller than the strainer, but I don't want any of the vanilla beans stuck in the, oh shit. Oh, fuck. I burnt them. Vanessa! I was like, turn it up. And then totally let them burn. You know what? I just think I had those temps so wrong that they cooked like shit anyway. So let's do that again. We'll start with 420 for the actual pie, but I'll show you. So when we started with 1, they were too hot, right? And 2, 1, just ignore the fact that I burned the shit out of them. But let's learn something together. We're looking at the flakes, right? So I didn't cook it right. This one kind of beyond the fact that I burned it. Fuck, it's hot as shit. So, oh, Vanessa, it's okay. I just want to see if there's any flakes in it, because that's really what we're curious about. How to cook this pie dough. I think I saw the butter, you can see the butter leaching out. So I think I did too low, and it sat at too warm of a temp for too long. Anyway, would have been a good snack, but sometimes you burn things and you can't, just laugh. Just laugh about it. What I'll call it. No, the pie crust is not in the oven yet. I'm going to move this up. It's about to go. I have to put it in my toaster oven because this oven is so loud that it heats up the house so much that I'll be like sweating. No, I'm not eating that. I don't eat. That's too burnt for me. So let me put this frozen crust, and we're going to start at 420. We're going to drop it down after 15 minutes to 375. Okay. Or 350. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do 15 like that. What are you licking? Get out of here. Get out of my kitchen. Stop it. She's licking my freaking cutting board. I can't leave anything out. No. No, you can't lick my cutting board, ma'am. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. We got to do this caramel. I wanted to check my Venmo. Like I said, I'm not booping. Fuck off. I'm not booping right until without super chats because I'm pre-baked. So, and we got a lot of pie to cook. Bonbon, it's not dinner time, so stop pestering me. And you're not licking anything else. Okay, so this kind of needs to go on the stove. So we'll just put it here. Love it. Okay. Oh shit. No. Sorry, you guys. No, we're here. Okay. So let me put you guys up a little. How can you see it? The caramel on the stove. That's kind of okay. Okay, so we're gonna put the cream back here. We're gonna do sugar. Remember, we're cutting it in half. So 150 of sugar. And I'm kind of bummed about that pie. It does smell really good. I don't want any of these chunks really, but we're just gonna have to do. Okay, 150. So 3/4 cup of sugar. Just gonna put this like right on top. Why not? So put your sugar in, and we need a little bit of honey. So 1 tablespoon of honey, which I'm just gonna go like this. Put this on the back burner. That's the cream with the pot in it, right? Get that warming up. We need to put some salt in there. And sometimes I like to be a little bit fancier with this and use a nicer salt, but we need half a teaspoon. So I use fleur de sel. Nice and salty. So fleur de sel. And just let that cook. We're gonna turn this on. Okay, this one doesn't want to light anymore. Okay, so we're gonna take this. I usually do by eye. Okay. Can give this a rinse. And because it's a dry caramel, we can stir it. We're doing a dry sugar. And you just have to trust the process here, people. You really have to trust the process. I wish I could put you guys right overhead. Let me see if I can get it any closer. You can kind of see. That's as tall as it'll go. Oh, wait. There you go. There's the dog. What are you finding? Nothing. So then you can just stir this if you want. Stop your twirling, Bonbon. It's 4. God, she's such a clock. She's like, it's almost 5, lady. Don't you forget about my frickin'. Oh no. Oh, you guys. Oh my God. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the fucking pie weights in the pie. Did anyone else realize that? Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, let me just make this caramel. And hey, guess what? We have another pie dough in the fridge. And I don't know what the fuck to do with this, though. Because it collapsed, right? So, but I don't want to waste it. Fuck. Because it was a nice pie dough. But well, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. It's a tart shell now. Oh no. It's okay. I'm going to make the caramel, and I just got ahead of myself and just was like, stick it in the fucking thing. I might have to end the stream and just finish this and post it for you guys. I know I said I was going to do that for the lasagna, but I'm sorry. Let me make the caramel and I'll make the banana pudding. I just don't know if I can I take this piece out? No, just break it up. I guess I could roll another pie out real quick. I have that dough in the fridge, but then we have to wait for it to freeze a little bit. And oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I was like, what's going on? Why did it shrink? And then I don't know what I was thinking. I brought out the mung beans. Stoner! Anyway, I don't usually do a blind. I'll be honest, I don't usually do a fucking banana cream pie. I can't remember the last time I did one. Maybe like 2016, 2015. And I just don't usually blind bake, I guess. And I just totally brain farted. Because it's 4:35. I've been streaming for a really long time. It's still wonderful. Adapt. I mean, no, it's all shrunk and ugly, and I don't want it to look like shit because I want it to look pretty. So we might let me make this caramel. I'll roll out the dough again. We'll make the banana pudding while the pie cools in the freezer, right? I just gotta be quick about it. And we'll let's turn this up. I need some butter. How much butter? 1 cup. Oh, and I wanted to, we have that in there, and I was going to put some hash in this. I'll put that hash in the banana pudding. I'm just trying to use up all of the stuff that I decarbed with Rhea. We'll just do it. My partner might not have to come home, and then, sorry. But I'm doing my best. So I might change the stream to not be on the weekends because I don't have any weekend time. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Damn it. Well, it's okay. That's why I'll turn that pie dough into something else, but we'll roll out the one that I made with you guys today. Make a pizza dough. What the fuck are you talking about? Please, just stop. What? Oh, I can't believe I did that. It's okay. So it's all smooth now, this caramel. You can't really see because you're on the bee. So you see it? Can you see it? Kind of like that. Let's turn this cream up because this sugar is really, it's really smoking. Oh, I hate this burner. Nothing likes to sit on it. Okay, so we got that smoking. I need to strain this cream. It's okay. We'll see how that pie bakes up. I've got 4 more minutes, and then if I need to change the timing on it, we will. And then, we got this cream that we put lots of salt in. Oh boy, hopefully that didn't cause my caramel to seize. We'll see. Okay. Calm down. Might have, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out right now. Oops. And we don't want to take it that high because remember this is going to go in pie, so we want it kind of liquidy. Just gonna go like that, and then actually no, pour this through that, and then just kind of go like that, and then we want to cook this caramel. I might whisk it a little. Turn it up. There we go. Okay, so then we have that vanilla bean, right? Can't forget about that. That's got to go in here, right? I guess I could have put it at the end because it's getting hot, but whatever. It's going to still get hot. So, and we're not going to take it that high, remember? We got to add some butter in a little bit. And that's how I like to do caramel. What a sad, it's doing exactly what happens when you don't weigh down your pie, but that's okay. I'll turn it into something. Figure it out. I can't believe I did that though. That was really stupid. So we want this kind of jam jelly to like not soft ball, but like 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like 230. We might actually do the gun again because it was a little easier and it seemed to work okay. California woman invents it's not a mini pie, it's like a flat pie. Oh, let's turn this off, okay? That was 236. That's pretty good. Oh wait, and we gotta add the butter, actually. How much butter? Half a cup of butter. So we'll just do all that pie dough butter. We'll just put that in there that I cut up. And then maybe this butter too. Oh wait, no, I need some butter well, I have more butter. And if it feels a little thick for the pie, we can always add some cream to it or some water and just kind of loosen it up a little bit. But there's our infused caramel sauce. Lightly infused with that flour. Okay. And then we have this banana pudding. Ooh. Don't spill your caramel. And then this actually needs to keep going, but bring down the temp to 350. Even though we're not, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, boy. Caramel done. Let's do a pie dough again. Roll it out. it'll be pretty easy to roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. And, sorry. And stir that butter in. Really nice. And we can see how it's setting up. We can put it in some water if we want. Okay, so we need to do the banana pudding. Before we do that, let's roll out some more dough again, because why the hell not? Use it as a learning tool to teach us what not to do. You know what's funny, Patty, is I had this friend, Robert Gruden. I haven't talked to him his family in a long time, but he told me I should do a show called How Not to Cook. It's funny. Just to teach people kind of like what not to do. All right, so let's do this again real quick. Why the fuck not? And I gotta put you guys on here. So we'll do this smaller one, right? Or no, I kind of want that pie tin dish. It's like, do we take it out? What do we do here? Well, fuck it. We'll use the other one. Too bad, so sad. Because I can't. And then I got to record it on my phone again because it would be a different shaped pie. So, fuck. It's okay. It's okay, Vanessa. You're okay. You're a big girl. You can handle this. Okay? Let's fucking go, bitch. Let's go. What can you do? But just do the best you can. And then hope everyone understands. Okay? Okay? Okay. Sometimes life hands you stupidity. And you just gotta go, I'm a human, and I'm allowed to make mistakes. And, oh good, the dog is laying down too. Glad she, figured out, hey, just leave mom alone right now. She's going through something. Oops. Okay, and then we gotta roll, get the rolling pin. And then we go here. Anyway, this is what you guys are here for, why you're members of the club. I hope. Anyway, oh wait, we need this to be more round. Okay. Okay. Sorry everyone who wanted more of that edge, but we just gotta commit to this. One. Now remember, this hasn't hydrated as much. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't allowed to kind of rest as long as the other dough. Oh, I hope I'm recording. No, I am. So it's a little bit kind of crumblier, it feels, because the moisture didn't fully get distributed, but it's okay. We have to just accept things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pie weights in it and then put it in the freezer. And that way we'll be okay. It won't. Pie weights being mung beans. Because I got those for sprouting. Okay. Okay. Yep, don't throw water on a grease fire. That's for sure. Okay. some nice butter chunks in this dough, so it's looking good. I think we're pretty much there. Make sure we can get a nice crust. And we'll throw it in the freezer real quick, just to get it cold. Okay. And we need to cut it. And this one doesn't have, right, doesn't have the edges to it. So we'll have to just kind of see what happens. And then maybe what we can do is bake these pieces without fucking burning them. And see how this pie dough is going to be. Who knows, baby. I cut a lot off, but it's okay. I didn't mean to. C'est la vie. Okay. Like I said before, we can always jam some under places that need a little help. Like I cut that a little too short. Oops. Just roll it. Roll with it. Okay. And then we'll do that crust again. I think it's the right thing to do here. Is to flute quickly. Give it a little flute-a-toot. And like the more you freeze it, the more it holds its shape. So if I bake this off tomorrow morning, it would look gorgeous. Okay. Docket. Oops. Okay, and then let's put in some parchment, which I should have just saved the fucking, from the dough. It's fine. Okay, so I don't want to put the buttery kind of side down, or maybe I do. Well, we'll just do this side. And then we're going to put this, remember, we're going to put this in the freezer before we do anything. And I kind of feel like get it really deep in there. Okay, we're trying not to forget. And I'm just gonna use these mung beans because I don't really got nothing else. And they'll work fine. These mung beans are now my pie weights. Okay, oops, to make sure they don't get baked into the fucking pie. Mung beans. Okay. And then this, it needs to go. Okay, so move those beans so they kind of press up against the edges. So when it goes to bake, we're just pretending like this is the filling that would normally hold the shape of the pie. And then again, we're gonna go stick it in the freezer. And then this is totally done. And I'll show you what happens when you don't do what I just did. And then we're gonna make the banana pudding. This poor thing. It's okay. I think that pie dough, let's put this in the freezer actually. I think that pie dough wasn't very, good. Yes, this caramel is very good. Oh, I want this. Clean up this. This is a little hot, so I'm going to stick it in the freezer. Everything has to go in the freezer. Okay, one more component. Oh, and I need to melt some chocolate. So I'll need that thermometer again. Okay. This thing is so sad. It looks like just pathetic. It's okay. Oh, and it's not even fully cooked. Fuck. You guys, I might have to do this in the morning. Let's make the pie. Let's make the pudding together, and then I'm going to assemble everything in the morning and shoot a sexy video of it because, oh wait, I have those, or later tonight, because the pie shell is going to take too long, I think, to bake, and I can't go till like late night. You know what I mean? It's Sunday. So let's make pie, banana, and then I'm going to, we'll do that, okay? So let's just make the banana pudding from my cookbook. I'm gonna let that freeze really well. And I'm gonna bake off the pie later tonight. And just get some like sexy photos of it and stuff. I'll post them to the Discord. And just because it's just going to take, I think it's just going to take longer to bake than I have patience for. But let's bake these ones while I make the banana, and I can have a little treat, right? We'll do the little tasty little pie scraps situation with oh shoot, why did I get rid of that pastry brush that I was using there? That's so annoying. I'll just use my fingers. Clean it later. Because I want that pie shell to get really, really firm, right? And bake so it keeps its shape with all that work we've done. And then it takes freezing for a good amount of time to do that. And then right now we're going to bake these off just because we can. And I want a little, ooh, shit, this was the wrong side. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's bake these. And then clean up this. Make the banana pudding. And then I'll have all of the components ready to assemble, and I'll assemble it. Okay? Right? Okay. So let's get our banana pudding recipe out real quick. Do that. Use up this hash that I have. And then once we have that all done, everything is really assembled. I'm going to bake the crust. And, we got the Cool Whip. We'll put that on top. We'll pipe that on top, but I'll film that for you guys. And, that'll be something I do off the stream so that I can, I don't know, just take a little break for a second. Sit down in between. Okay, let's go back to this Go Bananas split eclair. Where the fuck did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? My lovely. Do, do, do. I wanna know. Do, 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 do. Ooh. 4 large egg yolks. We're not going to do that. Well, maybe actually we do need that many. So let's do 4 large egg yolks. And then we can use the egg whites for something else. And then we need some milk for the pudding. Okay, vanilla pudding, or I'm going to do chocolate in a little bit. Not right now. Let's put this away. The caramel can go back here. Oh, it wasn't even hot. Oh no, I fucked it up. I thought I was already at 400 degrees. I'm really not. Today is, don't. Ugh. It's okay. Sometimes you have to recognize when you're just not in it. Do you know what I mean? So 4 large egg yolks, half a cup overripe banana, half a cup granulated sugar. Okay. Half a cup. How much milk? 3, almost 2. We're just going to do 2 cups of milk. I know that you're like, that's not what the recipe says. It's okay. Oh, that's a little more than 2 cups, which... and we might put some... Oh, yeah, this has cornstarch in it. You silly girl. Because what happens if you let it kind of melt, it's just like a croissant, but all of the butter, all those flakes just go poof. So you got to really make sure your pastry is cold, make sure your oven is hot. All right. And in a small with the egg yolks, mash butter, banana. We're going to do this, and you guys can watch. Oh no, was that recording? It was. Okay. So we're going to do egg yolks, 4 of them. It's not a totally big deal if you get a little white in here. It's just not, okay? We're just making pudding. Yolks just make it a little, less... Make it a little creamier. We might add some just straight up egg in here. Okay. So we'll do 3 yolks. Okay. And then just 1 egg. And then 3-quart saucepan. Add milk. Messy girl. Milk. And how much salt? Salt, half a teaspoon. We can use the fancy salt. But it's really a quarter because, oh no, we're doing the full thing. Okay, don't make it too salty. Okay, salt. And put it on the stove. Okay, let that get hot. 2 the eggs, half a cup of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. So half a cup of sugar, guys, is 100 grams of sugar. Oops. 100 grams. That's like a little more, but whatever. Sugar. And a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. I'm like, where's my cornstarch? Oh no. Somewhere in the beyond in this smashed pantry. Where the hell did I put it? Behind the dates? Baking soda. Oh no, this is really too much. What the hell? And watch, I probably don't even have the cornstarch to do this. And then I want to, oh, here it is. Oh, thank God. I had to pull out. I don't have a pantry. I have a pretend pantry. Pretend a pantry for a bachelor. Garbage. Anyway, okay. Cornstarch, we want a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. I'm just gonna use that. And just do slightly scant. Okay? Because we want it, listen, we want this to stiffen up, this pudding, because, yeah. And then how are we going to dose it? You remember that hash we had? Oh, fuck you, Ritz crackers. Fuck you. You stupid pantry. Ugh. Swear to God. Okay, try not to burn those. Okay, so here we're at like this, right? And then we also want to take this milk that we have, take this vanilla bean, right? Scrape it too. We're improvising a little bit here. Put that in there. Don't waste those beans. And that one I'll just put in. And then what we can do, right? And let me show you how simple it is to cook with decarbed hash. Okay? We're just going to take this warm warm milk. I have to make sure that this is fucking recording. Yes. Take this warm milk and just put it in with that decarbed hash, remember? We might have to heat up the milk a little more, but we're just trying to use it to get off this hash on the bottom. And then I'm gonna mix it in here and we're gonna whisk the shit out of this because we don't want chunks of hash. So this, like, I'm just gonna take more of this milk, and we want it to heat it up a little more too. And just get that hash off the bottom of here. It's a little stuck. We might have to use a different oil, but, or I can just go and then use an oil to clean it, right? But I'm gonna stir this in over heat. It's a good amount of hash. Okay. Over the oven, over the stove. You guys can't see this shot, but and the hash like just melts right in. We definitely want to whisk it because it's like, well, what's hash and what's vanilla bean? Let me try and get this shot for you guys too. It's like two. Aren't we the whole point? Yes and no. Oh, I guess I should put it on the front burner, not the back. You guys are just gonna have to deal because I want you to stick on this shot. I'm just heating it up because I want you to stick on this shot where the eggs are. Why do I need to go wide? What do you need me to go wide for? You're not my boss, Molto. Excuse you. Okay. Just whisking this, like, look. Okay, that hash totally in there. And I can get it all in there. So this banana cream is really dosed. The pudding and the dough and the everything. Got some fucking hash up in here. That's for sure. Okay? I'll have to use some oil to get the rest of that out. But okay. So now what we got to do is temper the eggs. Oh, you're saying go wide while I stir. Sorry. That was actually a good point. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired, everybody. I can't take direction right now. Let's pour this in, tempering the eggs. Okay, so why are we doing this? So the eggs don't curdle when we go to cook the pudding. And then while we're cooking the pudding, I will go wide. Oh shit, I forgot the mashed banana. It's okay, I'll put it in at the end. So here we go. I like to put a good amount of this milk in just because then I know the eggs are really tempered. Okay. Oh, fucking. Nothing works in this house. I really am trying to stay positive, but I swear to God, you don't even know what I'm dealing with at this house. Like, anyway, okay, so take this and pour it into there, right? And make sure you get all of that at the bottom. And this is what's going to fill our pie. Don't burn these ones too. And I did. You guys, it's okay. We're making this pudding and we're calling it a day. And then I'm going to make the pie all by myself because I need to be alone. Okay. Oh yeah, because I just fucking curdled my, do you know how long I've been making pudding? After all of that? Okay. I'm just in one of those days. Just one of them days. Okay, it's really thickened quickly because we put a lot of cornstarch and this thing heats quickly. And it's lumpy, but guess what? That's why they invented strainers. So get a couple of good, that's this vanilla bean, plops on here. Try and show people. Although it looks like shit. God, I haven't made a pudding this bad in a really long time. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. How Not to Cook is happening live right now. But we're okay with that. Because we're going to push it through a sieve. And then we're going to put butter in it. And it's all going to be okay. Where are you guys? Right there. Okay, so lumpiest pudding I've ever made in my life, but we put a whole half a vanilla bean in here, so we gotta use it. And we're gonna put smashed banana in here, but I'm pushing it through to try and get some of these lumps out, hopefully, you know. Sometimes you make lumpy pudding. Sometimes life gives you lumps and you're like, okay, fine, I gotta do this extra step of getting these fucking lumps out by sieving them out. And it sucks, but it's just like you can't control shit, you know? You just gotta accept. Okay, so, but this is our last thing we're doing, and then I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll assemble it later. You see how it's slowly coming through? It's still gonna be a little bit like, what the fuck happened to this pudding, but it's okay. We're gonna add lots of butter. There's gonna be the caramel layer. There's gonna be banana in here. It's gonna be fucking awesome. So just don't be too hard on yourself. You're making a goddamn pie from scratch. I don't really see any lumps. Well, it just looked really lumpy, but I feel like, yeah, there they are. They're just like a little bit of egg that got cooked, and it's okay. It's just part of it. And that's that. Okay? And that's how you make a very thick pudding. But then what are we doing? It's banana. So we got to put some butter in here. Like a good amount of butter. I'm so sweaty right now. This is a cute little thing. How much butter did I say? 2 tablespoons. That seems not enough. So we're gonna do 4. And then I just put those. You could make them, probably should make them a little smaller, but whatever. And then you just want to stir those in. I probably should have put it in a bigger bowl, but it's okay. I'm just going to do that. Push them down underneath, right? Get down under there, bitch. And let them melt in the heat. And then we'll stir it in after it melts. And then what we need to do, it's banana pudding, right? So I got to take a banana, a nice ripe banana, and then I can bake this in like the correct oven, because that little toaster oven isn't really great for pie. We're gonna, oh shit, I should have done that on camera. I'll do another one. So like we'll need that banana anyway. Let's do. Sorry, trying to get that shot. And then with the banana, what we'll do is we'll just like take it, right? Take a fork and then, okay. Right? And this is just for the pudding. Okay, I'm going to take your pudding, stir in that butter, and this is why you get a bigger bowl, so you can do bigger stirs. Okay, butter's mixed in. It tastes pretty fucking good, actually. I'm so hard on myself. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a good pudding. Take your smushed up banana. Okay. And then there's our banana pudding filling. Yep, just tasting it. Okay, all right, everybody, I'm gonna clean up. I've got all of the things I need to assemble this pie. I'm just gonna wait till the pie dough is frozen, and I'll check my super chats now before we go. Madam Dram sent a super chat. She says, hi, check your Discord later. You got it. Madam Dram on the board. Sweet. Molto for it's okay. We love you. Okay, thanks, Molto. Appreciate that. Okay, everybody. That's all my super chats today. I've got my pudding, and one way you want to like store this pudding is you want to put something right on the top because it will get a skin to it. So just make sure you do that. And yum. It's not too sweet, which is perfect because we have so many sweet things that are going in here, like the caramel that you can you want to like kind of compensate for that a little bit. We'll put some banana slices around it, and then we'll put this banana pudding inside that pie. Okay, I'm gonna do one more boop for everyone who just sent me a super chat in the Dasher. Let me see. Discord. Madam Dram, I don't see any DM. I don't see a DM. Or in the Patreon, do you mean? Patreon? I don't see any DMs. Not even in the... Okay, let me know. I don't know what that's about. Okay. All right, everybody. We've been streaming for a while. No school tomorrow. It's a holiday. That's right. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, everybody. Let's make sure we all... That's when we should be protesting. Would make a lot of sense. Okay. But I guess it's a holiday, so people want it off. All right, one more boop for the road. Oh, Delicious D, you sent me a super chat too? Okay, let me see, D. You want to be on the board? You can be on the board. Holy shit. Yes, D. Oh, wait. Have a good night. Thanks for cooking this week. You're welcome, Julian. Thank you for being here. I got your super chat right now. And Diane is right here, and she says banana cream pie. You're going on the board, D. All right, everyone. I'm going to take one more boop, and then I'm going to be out, and we can hit the credits one more time because you know we love boop. You know we love the credit song. Bad girls make them say wow. Okay, so switch 2 is on. Gonna double tap. Come on, bitch, turn on. Press to heat. Here we go. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for the private sesh. Very cool. Patty, you can wait. Don't worry, Patty. Don't worry. I love you. Oh, sorry, this is saying that the sesh will continue, but this was the continued sesh. Woo! All right, everybody. Remember who you are.